months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Ice?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Gonna try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Contact as he let the ball go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Makes the defender miss. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
And the Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it to the right. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He's got it for a touchdown.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the
efficiency is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time. So let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Breaks into the clear. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here comes the rush. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here comes the pressure. The ball is picked off. He could go. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Sees an opening. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hudson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Simmons. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
First down, looking to throw the football. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, a couple of things going on here. One, great effort by this defense. Look at them get after it and get after the quarterback. But secondly, as a quarterback, if you're going to throw a screen, you've got to gain depth. If you don't gain depth, you're going to risk getting contact. And that's exactly what happens here. He did not get deep enough in order to complete that screen to the running back.
The sure hands, it's Lee. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. It's Texas Tech on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Got an opening here. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. It's a draw play. And tackled there by the defense.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Missouri. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Hammond. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. Makes the ground. It's Carter. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Red Raiders come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Caught over the middle, it's Carter.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Red Raiders are going to spend their third and final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Makes it look easy. And with that, they retake the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Grab down the middle, it's Hudson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Red Raiders pick up enough to get a first down there. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He's got room to run. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. The tight end has got it. Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal, the 8.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
And the Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Short gain makes it second and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That is a frustrating play if you're a defense because it feels like they did everything right. They took away the easy throw. There's nowhere to go with the ball down the field. And yet, because the rush lanes weren't there from the pass rush, the quarterback was able to break, contain, and get on the outside. At that point, you'd love to get a hit on him, but alertly, he's able to get the first down and get himself out of bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
It's Texas Tech on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Simmons. Oh, look out. He's got open space. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Took contact on the throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's going to take off here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Defense makes the stop. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. With the catch, it's Simmons. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. First down here for this offense. Grinding away with a running game. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easy.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I have never loved play action on 3rd and long. There's no conflict on the defense. They don't buy it. But what they do a great job of defensively here is staying in their lanes and keeping the quarterback in the pocket. He's got nowhere to go, and it's ultimately a sack. Great job by this defense all around.
And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, And it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Looking to pass. It's Hammond. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Red Raiders will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it here. He's got a crease. They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And it's a kneel down. A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because